All right, Ajay, thanks for those inputs. Now, according to sources, one Dr. Shaheen has been arrested in the Delhi blast case. She has confessed to collecting explosives for 2 years. Shaheen confessed to the planning during interrogation by the investigating agency. Sources say that her gang was planning a bigger blast. I have my colleague Brian Thomas joining me with more details. Brian, big revelation by Shaheen. What more can you tell us? All right, viewers, so we'll try and reconnect with my colleague, but I was telling you about Shaheen, who's been arrested in the Delhi blast case. You can see her picture on your screen at the moment. And she has confessed, of course, to collecting explosives for 2 years. And viewers, there's more shocking revelations made that, this blast was being planned for a very long time and a bigger blast. Brian, what more can you tell us?
Well, yes, as of now, we are at Fatehpur, and here, if we show you the visuals also, we are at this very location. The fact that क्या हो रहा है? Hello?
Yes, Brian, I can hear you. Please go on. Brian, am I audible to you? All right, viewers, we'll try and reconnect with my colleague, Brian. But you can see the picture of Shaheen on your screen, who is the woman responsible for planning a bigger blast than what happened in Delhi's Red Fort. Very shocking, viewers. She has been arrested in the Delhi blast case, of course, and she has confessed to collecting explosives for 2 years. So, a woman who has been planning a blast. All right, viewers, now of course I have my guest Rajesh Bhargav, former IG BSF, joining me. Mr. Bhargav, new details have emerged about this woman Shaheen, and she was planning a bigger blast in Delhi. What do you have to say?
Now look, by the amount of the explosive recovered, almost 3,000 kgs, it is obvious that it was not collected in a day or two or in a month. It was expected that it must have taken at least 2 to 3 years to collect this much of explosive, number one. Number two, with this much of explosive, it is very clear that they were planning some bigger incident, or you can say the bigger terrorist activities in and around Delhi, because the explosive was recovered in Faridabad. So that is on the periphery of Delhi. So that means they were planning some incident, some big incident in or around Delhi, because that is very easy to shift from Delhi to other place, or maybe I said I think on some other channel that Faridabad was a very suitable place, because otherwise it was never linked to any terror activities. And this Al-Falad University was there. Of course, I don't directly claim it that it was a epicenter of the terrorism, but they had the place where they can conveniently go and come. Now, particularly when the doctors are involved, so it is very convenient for them to have their center there, or have their place where they can carry out their activities. Now, second thing, number of inputs will keep on coming, because on the first day when I heard about this, then my assessment was different. But later on, my assessment also kept on changing, and now there are further inputs which say that they were planning on 26th January, but they could not do it because of one reason or the other. Of course, 26th January is a big occasion, and it would, I think, not the ripple, rather it will be tsunami in the country. But they failed there. I said that whenever such big plans are made, then there are plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. One fails, then they go for the other one. They change the timing, they change the location, here also, as they say, it entered Delhi at around 8:30 or so, and then it parked the vehicle at 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the parking area. So for that 8, 9, yes, almost 8 hours, they were roaming around in the Delhi area. But for what? They racket Mayur Vihar, they racket other places, perhaps to find a suitable place to either dispose the explosive or to activate it or carry out their this terrorist activity. And finally, perhaps they came to Lal Killa area and found that yes, it is it is the suitable place, and then they carried out. Now, some people say okay, he was planning to run away. Why should he run away with the vehicle laden with the explosives? He could have dumped the vehicle somewhere and just mixed with the crowd and gone away. So, as far as I think he had a plan that may be plan B, plan B, plan C, or plan D, and this explosion was carried out deliberately. It was not an accidental explosion because no such type of device can explode without any you can say detonator. Here he must have made it. Then they say there are certain comments that people say okay, it was not fully prepared. I do not know what do they mean by fully prepared. Any explosive device, it depends upon what target is what is the target aim क्या है उसका. By if the aim is to carry out casualty, then it may have these iron pellets or other things. But if the purpose is only to carry out the explosion, carry out whatever damage they can do, then well, it is sufficient. And if it was not prepared properly, then it would not have exploded.
Mr. Bhargav, I'll just apprise